Hey there, folks. Welcome back to the next installment of our body and brain-based healing strategies. Last time we were together, we really explored connecting with the belly, using that external touch and those external sensations to help us increase our body awareness. Remember our word for that? Interoception. This is our ability to feel and experience what is going on internally. And this is super important when it comes to healing from trauma because we are often numbed out, dissociated, disconnected. And so we want to have more internal awareness of what we're feeling, what we're experiencing. And this, of course, then helps us to walk around in this wild world and show up more powerfully. It helps us with self-regulation, overall well-being, certainly helps us with things like emotional balance as well. Now, today, we're going to connect with the heart. Okay, so being able to feel all the sensations in our heart area is also super, super important. And it's another resource and tool that we can use for grounding. Okay, so I want to invite you in this moment to go ahead and get into a comfortable position. This exercise is best sitting up, but if you're feeling like taking a load off and laying down, that's cool too. But go ahead and get settled. Get your body into a little bit of a relaxed state. Just start to notice if there's any tension or stress anywhere, and go ahead and do a little wiggle and releasing of that. If you feel comfortable closing your eyes, you're welcome to do so. That can sometimes help us tap in and tune into sensations when we take away one of the senses, such as sight. All right, so now wherever you are, comfortable position, eyes closed or open, we're just going to begin connecting with the breath. No biggie here, no changes, nothing to do here, but just to start to breathe and to notice that breath. Now I want you to start to bring all of your awareness to your heart. So even like mentally imagine that everything is dropping away except for your heart space. And just start to notice what are the sensations and the feelings in this area of your body, in your chest. Can you notice if there's any constriction, any tension? Can you notice the temperature of your skin? And see if without any touching, you can start to actually feel your heartbeat. Really visualize this organ. Think about it pumping. It's okay if you have a hard time. It's okay if you can't yet sense your heart. Nothing bad or wrong here. We're just noticing. We're just gathering data. Now we're going to work to connect a bit more deeply here with the heart. So what I'm going to ask you to do is to take 2 fingers of your right hand, first finger, second finger, and press them gently on the inside of your left wrist and see if you can locate your pulse. Now, I noticed for me, I actually have a hard time. I have to look around a couple of different places. I have to experiment. For some of you, it might be easier to use the up here by your, under your jawline. I can definitely more immediately feel that connection under my jaw than I can in my wrist, but experiment here. Once you have that, I want you to just start to imagine the beating that you feel, like feeling it in your fingers, feeling it in your heart. And just that connection, like between what you're feeling in your wrist, what's happening in your heart, or what you're feeling at your jawline and what's happening in your heart, how interconnected these are. And just notice if in touching your pulse and imagining that thread of connection from your pulse to your heart, you're able to feel your heart a bit more deeply. Now we're going to up level and we're going to focus now on the breath and the beating of the heart. All right, so what you're going to do is as you continue to hold your pulse, you're going to inhale for 10 beats. Okay, so I'm going to feel that pulse and I'm just going to inhale for the 10. And then I'm going to exhale for 10. Inhale for 10. You're going at your own pace. So if your pulse is going pop, 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 you're inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If your pulse is going more slowly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you're going to notice oftentimes on your inhale, the beats are going to go more quickly. So you're going to get to 10 faster. And then when you're exhaling, those beats are going to go more slowly. So you're going to take longer on the exhale. Okay, I'm going to be quiet here for a minute. And I'm going to ask you to take a minute to practice inhaling for 10, exhaling for 10, bringing all of your awareness to the pulse and the heart connection. Okay, go for it. About 20 more seconds. Okay, go ahead and just drop all that all out. Let your hands relax, let your body, your brain, your heart relax. Good. Now we're going to add in just one more layer to even deepen further this heart, breath, pulse connection. So now, if you're holding your wrist, you're going to take your wrist, you're going to find your pulse, and then you're going to just kind of, turn the wrist and turn the hand so that your hand is resting. So kind of like sideways, right? With your pinky kind of against your belly. If you're using your under the jaw, then, just try to place the right hand or the opposite hand on your belly. So now same idea, you're going to inhale at the pace of your pulse that you're feeling, but now you're also going to just add in this little bit of belly connection. Okay, so just noticing the belly expanding as you're inhaling for 10 and contracting as you're exhaling for 10. Okay. And again, this just allows us to physically connect with the movement of the breath in the abdomen. Okay. While still bringing the majority of your attention to your heart center and how you're feeling in the heart and noticing the beating there. Okay. Let's take a minute to practice this next step of integration. About 10 more seconds. Okay, go ahead and stop. And again, just release all of that, shake it out. Go ahead and take 2 nice diaphragmatic breaths. So really breathing into the belly. More. Beautiful. Take a little time and just start to notice what's shifted or changed. What do you notice about what's different in your energy? Maybe how present you feel, how it felt to connect there with your heart. Was that easy? Was that hard? Did it start to stir up feelings or emotions when you actually brought some attention to your heart? Whatever your experience, it's okay. It's all information and data for us to use in our healing and continuing to build and grow our capacity for self awareness. So, as always, if you have any questions or concerns or comments, let me know. I'd love to hear how you did with this exercise. And until next time, take good care of you.